God's evening, God's evening, God's evening. Peace and blessings. We're going to wait just a couple more minutes for some folks to come in. Some people are coming in. Hello. God's evening to you. I am blessed to be here, and I'm grateful that you all decided to join us today. Again, we're going to wait just a couple more minutes to get started. Not too many. Because we don't want to waste anyone's time. We want to make sure that we all are fed after we get done this session, because I'm sharing with you some of the practices that I've been doing and that are helping me get through a lot. A lot. Life is happening. Life is happening for a lot of us, right? So the best thing is to know how to cope, to know different methods that can help you all get through it. So that's what we're going to focus on today and this evening. But first, I want you just to start breathing. Even before we get started, I want you just to breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Nice. So, again, we need to focus on breathing, because a lot of times we just take it for granted and we just don't stop to think about how important it is to fill our lungs. You need to fill your lungs and then let it out. Fill the lungs. Let it out. So I hope that you guys are ready to meditate tonight, to do a little bit of stretching, not the stretching we do during the morning meditation and motivation. We're just going to do an easy stretch today, just a gentle stretch just before we sit down and get comfortable and really start meditating. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome to Don't Self-Medicate When You Can Meditate. Because I know a lot of people who don't mind self-medicating to get through some things, but we definitely want to be careful about self-medicating to get through a lot of our situations. So again, I am CEO of Tara Felicia Consulting, TF Consulting, where we change minds, bodies, and pocketbooks. And we are doing just that. If you have not noticed, or if you have been following us, we are doing a lot on changing mindsets. We are doing a great deal on beginning to calm our spirits, calm our souls, so that we can move forward on getting better lifestyles, getting our mind right, because sometimes you can't focus, sometimes you're overwhelmed, and we want to just find those moments where we can just begin to relax in the midst of everything that's going on, all the chaos going around you. So also want to tell you that we have our special guest. You'll see her in a moment, Miss Tiana on purpose, and amazing. She is amazing. She's the author of Write That Shit Down, the founder of it. And I'll tell you when she comes on how that has changed my life. And, just amazing young woman. She's doing amazing work. And I'll give her more kudos later, but I just wanted to let you all know that she is with us today. Yes, yes, yes. So more on what we're going to do. We are going to begin with talking about 7 chakras, our main chakras. If you talk to some people, they'll tell you it's hundreds of different points. I got to be honest with you. I don't do all 100. I focus on the 7. And that is helping me to understand my body better, my mind better. And I hope that it helps you too. We're also going to practice 3 different types of meditation. One with chanting, one with some soft music playing in the background, and the other just in silence to see what type you like. And good evening, Mike. It's always good to see you. It's always good to see you. Guys, evening to you. Always there, buddy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So, let us know who's there. Say hello to the people that are on. Say good evening. It's definitely one of those places where your comments and questions are welcome. So again, God's evening to you all. All right. So here's how we're going to do this. I want you all, again, to breathe. Continue to breathe as I speak. Continue to breathe. Ashe, I see you, cousin. Hello, Salam. Continue to breathe. Now, I don't know if you can hear all the chatter, all the footsteps above me, but this is an example of you being able to begin to just close everything around you, regardless of what's happening. Put your headphones on or not, but you have got to begin to control the mindset. Okay? So, before we talk about the chakras, I want you all to just stand up for me. Okay? And just stand where you are and just reach up. Reach up. Get on your tiptoes if you can. Just reach, reach, reach. Reach, reach, reach. Reach, reach, reach. And then come on down. Come on down and just wave like an elephant. Wave like an elephant. Touch the ground or your toes. And come on back up. And this is something you can do wherever you are. Back up. If you're in your office and you need a 5-minute break, you definitely want to stretch yourself. If you're at a desk, stretch. Make sure your body is moving several times a day. That will help you not be so tense and tight. All right, let's do some arms around in a circle. Your right arm. All right, your left arm. Again, these things you can do while you are at your desk or at work. To the side. We're just going to go down really quickly. We're just going to go down our body really quickly so you guys can see just a few things that you can do while you're at work or wherever you are. So just turn your body. And one thing we do in our morning meditation is the windmill. And I'll do that. And those of us know how to do it. You're taking your body all the way around. Taking your body all the way around. Nice. All right, shake it out. All right, shake it out. Come on back down. Come on back down. And then begin to breathe. Deep breaths in. Out. In. Out. Okay. Now I want to be clear. Everything that I'm doing right now, continue to breathe while you listen to me. Everything that I'm doing right now, you can buy somewhere. You can look online somewhere. I'm not giving you anything that you don't have access to. But a lot of times we just need that step to share with someone, what it is that we're doing. So I just want you to be clear and give you resources. Always want to give you resources. If you can see this, the power of chakras. You can buy it somewhere like $5 and below. It may not be $5 anymore. I hear they they went up. It might be 10 and below now. But you can buy it places like that. You can look online. Okay. So the first chakra that we're going to talk about is the base chakra. And when you meditate, you need to focus on the color red because it's your base chakra. And that's your personal connection to the earth, your survival instinct. So it's like your bottom, your base. That's when you're doing exercise and then you're staying grounded. This is the first chakra. This is very important. All of them are important, but your base chakra, connects you to the earth, and it's associated with your physical stability, your security, your self-sufficiency, and responsibility for yourself. And a lot of times we don't know these things because we're not taking the classes. We don't know, but understand when you focus, if that's a place where you need to be, focusing on that piece of your body, just focus and think of the color red. Let's focus now and try and see the color red as your base. Breathe in, breathe out. Find the color red. Some of you will be able to do it, and some of you may not be able to do it your first time, but find the color red. And focus down in your buttocks and your base as the first chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Nice. So we're going to move to our second chakra. Continue to breathe. This is the orange chakra. This is in your pelvic area. And personal growth there is your creativity. So if you want to sit down and create, and again, Tiana will talk a little bit about this in her section. If you want to be creative, think about this piece of your chakra. Sit down and think about the color orange. Let's do it a moment. Think about the color orange. Let's see if you can see the color orange. And let us know if you can see the colors. Some people can, some people can't, in such a short time. But share with us if you can see the colors in the area of the body that we're talking about. But you have to concentrate. And you have to let it flow through you. You have to be open. You can't be closed. You can't be clumped. You can't be. We need you to relax. Okay? Relax. Okay, your third chakra. The color yellow. This is the third chakra. So this is up a little bit higher than your stomach. Okay, this is talking about your self-esteem. You're relating to the world around us. When you're looking at trying to be positive, creating your self-esteem, trying to build yourself up, you have to sit and think about the color yellow and focus on this area of your body. So now, let's see if we can see yellow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. out. Nice. Nice. Okay. We're going to move on to our fourth chakra. And that is in your chest area. That's your heart chakra. And that is associated with giving and receiving unconditional love. I like this chakra. If you know me, I love loving on folks and I love getting love. So this chakra is very important to me. The fourth chakra is very important to me because I always want to be open to love people. And if you know my saying, something great is going to happen to me today. Something great is going to happen through me today. That is my love chakra, so that I can receive love and give love. So let's close our eyes and let's see if we can see green. Our heart chakra, the fourth chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Nice. Okay. So now we're going to go to our fifth chakra. And we're moving on up. The fifth chakra is blue. That is the throat chakra. So, throat chakra is effective communication. So, if you're having a meeting, if you're doing a presentation, focus on this color and this area of your body. So, when you meditate, blue is the color of your thoughts and communication. So again, if you're somewhere where you're about to speak or present, close your eyes and think the color blue and focus on your throat chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Our sixth chakra. That color is indigo. And some of you may have heard of our third eye. That's this area right here, where that's your intuition and your imagination. And the color is indigo. So when you think about that, wisdom, detachment, those things, you want to, if you're feeling detachment, if you want to, again, feel closer and understand your intuition. Some of us question our intuition. It's real. Your intuition, especially we think only women have it. We're the best at it, but everybody has intuition. So intuition. When you're questioning yourself, when you're doubting something, think of your third eye and think of the color of indigo. That is your sixth chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. The color indigo, your intuition and imagination, those are your growth areas when you're thinking about the color indigo. Okay, now our seventh and final chakra that we're going to talk about tonight is our crown chakra. That is this area. And that is the mental health. That is knowledge. That is our spiritual enlightenment. That is our crown. That is our crown, the seventh chakra. And the color is violet. When you're looking to pray, when you're looking to, of course, meditate, it's such a good area to focus on. The color, again, is violet. And you want to focus on the top of your head because, again, that goes out to the universe, right? So it just makes sense. Hey, Tina. It just makes sense. Shanae's here. Hello, guys. Just giving a quick shout out before we breathe on our seventh chakra. Our crown chakra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, we're trying to look, we're searching for the color violet in our crown as we slowly breathe. Breathe. My Toya. Breathe. Okay. So we briefly went through, hi Kina. We briefly went through the 7 major chakra areas, the power chakras. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Google it, download it, and start to meditate from your chakra areas. Whatever area you're having issues with, whatever area you want to strengthen, look up what area that chakra matches and meditate in that area. Okay? All righty. So, right now, before we move on, we're going to invite Tiana in because I think it is so important that she comes in now and tells us, a little bit about herself and why she decided to get into meditation, her experiences. And I'm sure if you don't know her, you'll love her like I do. So let's please say hello to Tiana.
Hello. Am I here? Am I loud and clear? Can we hear me? Hello, and more hello. Are you still here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My screen went weird, so I wasn't sure if. All right, cool. As long as you're here, I'm here. Hi, everybody. I am Tiana Caldwell. My social media or business name is Tiana on Purpose, which means I basically am myself and I do things with purpose and on purpose. Whatever that may mean for the day, because sometimes, your mood changes or your inspiration changes, but you are who you are. And everything that you do it with purpose, not just I'm going through the day because I have to. What's your goal for the day? What's your intention? I wear several hats, but right now I want to focus on one of my businesses called, excuse the language, write that shit down. And it started as like an online community of me sharing how journaling helped me, or helps, I'll say, because it's not I'm not finished with it, but helps me deal with, my growth, helps me progress, helps me self-reflect. It's my form of meditation, one of my favorite form of meditation. Um, yeah, I have journaling prompts and things that I post weekly on my social media pages, and we just kind of connect and release, basically. Um, it's way harder sometimes to say the things that we are thinking and feeling, and writing is way more accessible and easier to do. It kind of just helps you get everything out. It's actually how I pray. with me being not that much of a religious person, I always felt comfortable with like bowing my head, closing my eyes, and speaking my prayers. So I just write them down. Like I'd write letters to God and just be grateful with write my daily gratitude and whatever I want to manifest and will into my life. I'd write that down and yeah. So I'm getting like kind of beside myself right now, but basically, yeah, like I do journaling a multitude of ways. It depends on the day, honestly. Some days I start out writing, like I'll just wake up and if I have something on my mind, something I need to get out, something that's been like bothering me or keeping me up all night, I'll just write it out and then I'll meditate afterwards. Most times when I have something like that on my mind, it's normally like something like negative or something bothering me. So I'll get it out, I'll purge, I'll just write whatever I'm thinking, feeling, experiencing. Even like I'll even write down my aches and pains, like my neck is hurting and I'm writing that down. It never really has like rhyme or reason until later on. And then I take that, I close my book, I light my sage most mornings, and I just meditate. I try to let it go. I try to just release it up to the creator and go from there, set my new intentions. Like if I woke up on like the wrong side of the bed or I woke up just weary about something from the night before or the day before, I try to, get that out, let it go and set new intentions for the day. I'm moving forward, although I feel these things and I've experienced these things, but that's not the end all be all of what's happening with me. Another way is I'll reverse it. I may wake up and I'll just meditate right off the bat and whatever comes into my mind while I'm meditating. Because sometimes you just try to like clear your mind, you breathe and you focus. And whatever thoughts come through, I'll just take note of that. Like, okay, I visualized a red car and I visualized me having a huge building and I visualized my bank account being at a certain, and I'll just write what I saw during my meditations because your thoughts carry so much and you can create so much within your life with just your thoughts alone. They become words and then your words become actions, and it just helps kind of just guide me throughout my day. I write every single day, multiple times a day, to just either for millions of reasons, to manifest, to plan, to purge, to pray. It's just my way of self-care, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know. What else should we say or talk about, or do we have like questions? I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking.
So, what else should we talk about? Let me just show you because she didn't show you the journal. And I'm just going to tell you my story of why I decided to write the journal. When you order the journal, she has a special note inside for everybody who purchases it. And it's a note of encouragement. And I took that note very seriously and to the heart. And I started writing that down. So I'll just won't let y'all see too much of my stuff because my business isn't here. But I started to journal a lot. And when I tell you stuff manifests, it manifests. Because, and she said, just a thought. All you need is that thought. Thoughts are powerful. All of the creations of the world was somebody's thought, if you think about it. Right? So if you have any thoughts, write it down. Of course, we're promoting you to support Tiana and write that shit down in this particular journal, of course. But we are encouraging you to write your thoughts down. Okay? That way you can manifest. That way you can kind of keep track of how you're feeling, how you can get yourself motivated if you're not feeling well. If you want to start working out, start tracking those things and writing those things down. If you have dreams and aspirations, again, start to write it down. Write your dates down, write your thoughts. And if you're like me, some people call us chosen ones. You are awakened at 4:00 almost every morning. And if you're one of those people, don't go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep. The Creator's talking to you. So if that's happened to you, put your feet on the ground, get grounded, get a pad and pencil, and write whatever's coming through you down. Write whatever is going through you down. Okay? So if there's anything you have heard so far this evening, you've heard about the chakras, the 7, the different colors. Look them up. Okay? We want to make sure, again, after you leave here, you've gotten some information and you're writing some things down to do. We don't want this to be another feel-good session. We want you to take the information down and work on it, right? So we're hoping that you guys are, 1, thinking about those different chakra points. Okay. 2, we want you to start writing those things down. Write them down. Write your thoughts. That's a form of meditation. Whether you haven't heard it or not, writing in quiet or with music is a form of meditation. So I definitely wanted to, and I'll bring Tiana back on a little bit. We'll ask her just certain easy questions just about how she does things. But before that, I want us to do an activity. Because one thing I like to do is, if you're not used to meditating, find a type of meditation that works best for you. Some people like a little bit of background music. Other people like dead silence. And some people like a little chanting. So we're going to do a minute of each style. Okay? So I'm going to time it. Let Tiana time it. Tiana's going to give me a cue when it's time. We're going to start with some background music. Okay? 1 minute. Get ready. And we're going to meditate together for 1 minute to this music. Close your eyes on my count and begin. Okay. How was that? Did that seem like a long minute to you? Or a short minute to you? Okay, so now we're going to try it with no music. Dead silence. It's not dead silent here, but I'm going to act like it's silent here. And we are going to meditate for 1 minute Dead silence. Don't talk to nobody. Don't look at nobody. Just close your eyes and open your eyes back when we say the time is up. Ready? Begin. Breathe. Okay. Okay. So we have someone that says, Salam, I feel like silent meditation feels longer than music in the background. Yes. Quite a few people feel like the silence is longer. It's the same 1 minute time frame, but it definitely is different for different people. Okay, now we're going to chant. We're going to chant for 1 minute. And we're going to chant, I am happy. That's something we can all agree on that we all want, right? It's a little different for people, but let's just do a basic I am happy for 1 minute. It doesn't matter how fast you say it, how slow you say it, but that's the only thing you can say to yourself for 1 minute. 1 minute, you have to tell you that you are happy. So regardless of what's happening in your life, you might want to cry right now, you might want to break down, but you tell yourself that you are happy. All right? Ready? Begin. I am happy. 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 Okay. Can you say that and not smile? Okay, I'm gonna ask T. Tiana, can you say that and not smile?
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
You're grinning the whole time.
It's impossible to say I am happy and not change your mood, not change your mindset. And that's what people don't understand. You are so powerful in your words. It's very hard, and that's what I have found. That's why that's one of the chants I like to do. And I am handsome. Some men, I am beautiful to women. So that's another thing I think you all should definitely adopt. Adopt one of those ways of dealing with whatever is going on. Like when somebody's really getting on your nerves and you ready to break somebody's neck, just go, I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. Kina definitely feels silent than music liking the chanting. Okay, it's different. It's different. And again, it just touches people differently. So the next thing I encourage you to do is go to your phones or wherever you can be reminded on a daily basis. Put in at least 3 different times for the day for 1 minute. Your reminder should go off at 1 o'clock p.m. every day, or whatever time you choose every day to remind you to calm down, breathe, and just relax. Put it in there. It works. Even if you're in a meeting, it'll remind you that you need to meditate. So if you can't do that one, at least you'll do the next one. Okay. So that's something else that I have adopted that works so well for me. Put those reminders in so that you can breathe, get your lungs up and breathing, and relax. Also stretch. So if you can't be quiet, stretch, but do one of those things that will keep your mind and your body moving so that, again, you begin to do this as an adoption. This is not a challenge. I hate challenges. This is a lifestyle. So this is not a one-time thing. Oh, I'm doing it for 4 days and I'm done for the rest of my life and I might try it again. This is something that I believe that is definitely helpful to everybody all the time. So the next thing I want to talk about really quickly is the benefits of your children doing this.
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about don't medicate, or when you can meditate, a lot of us, and let's be honest, a lot of us reach to alcohol or some type of enhancer to help us deal with to help us deal with what's going on, right? So some of us look to those things, but what we don't realize is that we're teaching our children to do that, right? Because when they see how you cope with things, guess what? They definitely learn to cope that way. So in your experience, Tiana, for kids and you working with kids, what type of meditation or what type of coping mechanism would you recommend?
Definitely breathing and stretching with kids. They're active, they like to move around. So stretching can definitely be like an active way to kind of bring them down. And then while stretching, meditate, like with the kids and all the dance programs that I've been working in through the years. Like if it gets a little rowdy, I tell everybody take a minute, take a deep breath, touch your toes, reach to the sky, and it kind of centers them back instead of me, yelling or kicking them out the class or whatever. I give them a chance to kind of center themselves again, because it's a lot of energy that kids have, and I do feel like stretching and affirmations or chanting definitely helps kids because it kind of programs in their brain how to like cope with certain things without taking like an alternative route, like screaming or some sort of frustration, some type of act out in frustration. But I definitely feel like my favorite one is stretching for kids, because trying to get them to like sit and breathe can be a lot. So if you give them something focused to do, okay, touch your toes, reach for the sky, it kind of centers their energy into one space and they can kind of, mellow out from there.
That has been that's been my experience. And also the chanting. I find that a lot of them, when you're trying to settle them down, chant. It's very difficult sometimes for them to be quiet because they want to move. But if they chant, if they're saying something, they start to focus on the words that they're saying. So I definitely agree with you there. You can definitely stretch with them, and find something to kind of meet them where they are. So, and I find that the mornings have been best to calm them down before their day gets started. So I would definitely ask, any parents on here, anybody working with students, to incorporate meditation into your children's schedule also. because again, when they see you medicating yourself, self-medicating yourself, that's what they're learning. So begin to teach them other ways, of coping. I'm not going to say anybody, good, bad, or indifferent, but just understand your children are definitely watching. And I also purchased a book, Izzy Meditates, and it's a children's book. And we're going to have her on one of my shows soon. And she and her daughter wrote a coloring book, to help kids settle down and color and begin to meditate that way. So we want to make sure that any conversations that we have about coping and meditating, we don't leave our kids out, because they are dealing with a lot of stuff too. They are just little people. They're not adults, but they're still people. We have to remember that they are humans and they have feelings too. And we have to find different ways to help them express themselves, because we know what can happen if we don't. Okay. Yes.
And also before I know like a lot of our kids love YouTube. There's so many sources on YouTube with mindfulness and games that can be played that teaches mindfulness and teaches meditation, teaches yoga. Like one of my favorite things to use is actually it's like a freeze dance yoga, which is crazy, but they get all that energy out and then calm for 10 seconds and hold a yoga pose and really be focused, and then get to dance around and have fun. So it's a really good tool and resource to have, and it's absolutely free. You don't not to knock Izzy, but you don't have to buy Izzy's book if it's not within your budget. YouTube is free. The kids are on YouTube anyway, so yeah, there's plenty of resources out there.
Absolutely. So definitely take advantage of the resources, because I know I spoke to many of you about you saying, oh my God, I really need this. But you don't need it just one time. You need to, again, to make sure that it's a part of your lifestyle. So no matter how busy you are, you have to find time to be quiet and cope. Because if you don't have you and you're not together, you're no good to your family, or anybody else. And again, our slogan at TF Consulting is changing minds, bodies, and pocketbooks. And we really believe once you change your mind and get your mind stable, your body growth can follow and your pocketbooks can follow, because you can focus on, those things that you need to do. If you guys have any questions, you can ask us any questions now. But we definitely just want to, just continue to encourage you. So feeling music and chanting. So no silent for Stuart. She loves the music and the chanting. That's awesome.
This person.
Yeah,
I need noise. I need noise. Something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm totally there with you, Kena.
Yeah. I definitely I can do either one. It depends on my mood. I'm a Pisces and stuff change. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, everybody shut up. Nobody said nothing. Stop breathing. I want silence. But in other times I know I need to talk to myself. That self-talk, is so important. And I know the chanting definitely works. It works. And again, sometimes I just need music and I dance to it. So me dancing, as you know, because you're a dancer, I dance by myself a lot. So, just knowing that that's always a possibility for me to listen to music and just move my body at the same time and don't care who's watching. That works for me too. So I definitely am, happy to share those things with everybody, because it's definitely needed for today's society, I guess any society, but really today, because we're dealing with so much in the world around us, not just our personal life, but just in the world around us, our country, the world. There's just a lot of chaos going on. And I just believe that those of us that are finding peace, that are looking for peace, searching for peace, need to make sure that we help each other find that peace, because we have to balance more. The chaos is the somebody wants to call it evil, whatever it is. needs to be balanced. So as we are looking for positive and being positive and doing positive work, I think that balances out, what's happening. So yeah, you want any last words, T, before we get out of here? I just want to see if you have anything else to share with us or say.
As of right now, Write That Shit Down has kind of been on like a hiatus, on a pause. So this is kind of like my first thing that I've done in a few months. So thank you for having me. And yeah, just look forward to more things to help you cope. Anything, any source that is healthy. I'll say that. Dancing, journaling, meditation, yoga, anything. You can follow my social media, Tiana_on purpose, and that has the links to just kind of everything I'm involved in. I am also creative director and owner of the Purpose Performers, and we will be enrolling soon. If you have little kiddies that are interested in dance, you can contact me again on my social media, Tiana_on purpose. The links have all the links to the website, to Write That Shit Down, to everything. It's a one-stop shop. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for taking out the time to spend it with us. Yeah, write that shit down.
We have a question. Keena's asking, was it hard? And you can answer first and then I'll answer. Oh, thank you, Tasia. Bogle is saying that this was awesome. Thank you. So Keena asked in the beginning, was it hard for you, Tara and Tiana, to get the hang of it? Was it hard for you to get the hang of it?
Yes. Only because I was trying to meditate how I thought you were supposed to meditate, like clearing your mind completely, sitting in complete silence, and I don't know. I wasn't that educated on it. So it was just extremely hard for me. And I didn't realize I've been journaling my entire life. I have books and books and books from when I was way back when, and I, the more research I did, I'm like, oh, I've been doing this all my life. I just have to be intentional with it now. Now it's just like a daily thing for me. It's just it helps me get through my day. It helps me connect with my creator. It's like second nature at this point. But yes, in the beginning it was hard.
Same. I again was kind of taught that you got to be quiet, and I was like, oh, this can't work all the time. This I'm suffering over here. It's not working. So I was like, okay, I need to do it my way. So then I started dancing. I actually started just doing things to calm my own spirit down. But as again, I started reading and kind of seeing other people and focusing more on this. And like Tiana said, being intentional, then that's when it got better. And I was like, yo, you can do music, you can do chanting, you can be in silence, because I realized that depending on my mood, that kind of depended on how I could be a receptor of peace.
Right. Whatever you feel in that moment is what you do.
Yeah. So Tasia says, that's how she perceived it. Yeah. So again, a lot of people think, that you have to find silence. It's just like, that's not always possible. If you lived in some of these households, that's not always possible. So, there's other ways. And again, in music, again, in chanting, just go outside and just tell yourself, I'm happy. Regardless of what's happening inside, I'm gonna go back in there and I'm happy. To begin to settle down your spirit and to make things not so bad when you go back in your house if there's an issue. But yeah, this is why, I said, you know what, I'm working on my certification in yoga, actually. But I said, I'm not going to wait until I get certified to begin to experience this and to share my experiences. So I'm glad that this was helpful for you guys, because that is so important. That's again, one of my main missions in life is to share what I have. We can't take none of it with us. So the idea is to definitely share. And again, you can find me at Tara Felicia Consulting on all the media handles. You can go to my website. I have family programs, Family of Harambe. I have workout regimens that we're doing now called Drill Fit Nation. So there's a lot of things that I'm now able to do. So I enjoy you all, to follow my social media also. I'm excited to actually have one. A long time coming. A long time coming. But we are here. And just look out for us. I'll invite Tiana back. I plan on doing some more stuff with her. We've been together for 20 years now, doing stuff on and on.
And
yeah.
on.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us. This has been absolutely spectacular. I'm excited that you all were here with us. I'm excited to have you, T, of course. I appreciate you joining. And again, you can find us on social media if you guys have any further questions. But I'll always leave you in peace and saying something great is going to happen to me today. Something great is going to happen through me today. Something great is going to happen to me today. Something great is going to happen through me today. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I will see you all soon in the near future. Peace and blessings to you all. I'm glad you all enjoyed this. Oh, love you, Tuti. This is my bestie on. So yeah, I really say thank you. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me. See you guys.
Bye.